My name is Michael Patrol. I graduated with a civil engineering degree from Temple University. I, I am currently an engineer at PPL, Electric Utilities, and I heard about PPL and got my job offer through job fairs at Temple University.
What is the purpose of the company and what specific job do you have in the company?
So the company I work for focuses on providing power to the residents of Pennsylvania. They have a strong safety goal. Safety is the number one driver we have. And then the overall mission statement of PPL is to provide cheap and affordable electric and reliable power to our customers at an effective cost and do it safely. Currently, I'm an engineer in distribution asset management. So I work basically to optimize our investments in the power grid, specializing in substation replacements. So we're leveraging data analytics to predict failures before they happen to increase our overall system reliability. And the other part of my job is storm response. We have a dedicated storm center in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, and we report there during storm events to get customers back in power as soon as possible.
What do you do on a daily basis, and does your work vary?
So as I mentioned before, I'm an engineer in asset management, and I develop projects for the power system. So it's on a daily basis. I'm meeting with project engineers, designers, accounting to ensure that our projects are on schedule and on budget, and just high level to make sure that we're making the right investments on the system to get the greatest reliability and cost benefit from those projects.
This is where Mike works. This is the facility, PP&L, Hazleton. Who are the other people you work with, and what are their positions in the company?
So being an engineer in asset management, we really touch on all the different groups within PPL. We work with engineering design and project management the most. So basically our engineering design group designs the initiatives that we're bringing about, and then our project management makes those projects come to life, and we do it in like a cost-effective manner. But overall, as an engineer, teamwork is huge. Teamwork and communication.
Where does the company PP&L do most of their work? Where are the main projects, and what areas do you cover?
So PPL's service territory is the eastern part of PA, from Scranton to roughly Quakertown, and then from, say, Bloomsburg, Williamsport area, all the way over to the New Jersey border. So the projects that I'm developing and I work on cover system-wide. So we break it out into 6 regions and try and really fit those projects to those regions. Overall, PPL, Electric Utilities, services like 1.4 million customers. So it's imperative that we're doing the right investments in the right areas of our region.
Do you enjoy the job, and what is your favorite part about being an engineer for PPL?
So coming right out of college, I'd say that I actually love my job. I get to introduce change to the company on a daily basis, and we always have a policy of, no question is a stupid question. So if you don't have a strong background in whatever field you're working in, there's always someone willing to, walk you along and bring you up to speed. And it's just a learning environment. So I'm never afraid to ask questions, and it really helps you develop and learn as an engineer. My favorite part of the job is definitely going through the entire project phase. So I'm on the very early beginnings of the project phase, developing those projects, and it's cool to see it go through design and through construction and completion and actually impact customers in like a real life setting.
Is there any other small tasks you have to do while you're on the job or while you're focusing on something else?
Well, being an engineer in asset management, We specialize in maintenance of our equipment as well. So we're constantly revitalizing and reevaluating the maintenance we are performing on our assets to make sure, again, that we're making the right investments and we're just practicing common sense. And aside from the maintenance aspect, we are regulated by the Public Utility Commission. So we have to file reports every quarter about our assets, the conditions of those assets, and the overall reliability of those assets. So that reporting falls on my shoulders for my part of the asset management piece.
Mm-hmm. Is there multiple opportunities or any opportunities at all to work your way up in the company as the years go on?
Yes, PPL is very focused on employee development. So it's very common to see engineers rotated within groups and so on. So you can gain experience and so you can climb the company ladder. Just recently, 2 directors who are very high level actually switched positions so they could keep growing. We have a saying at PPL that as soon as you get comfortable in your job, you need a new one because that comfort limits you to what you can do. So really, when you're learning how to do a job, you're thinking of ways outside of the normal way that job has been performed. So it really keeps PPL growing and it keeps every employee growing individually as well.
In the future, would you ever consider branching off to another company or changing locations or moving out of state?
So I was very unfamiliar with the power industry when I first took the job. So it was a change up. It wasn't something I thought I'd ever want to do. But I always keep my options open. I think everybody should at least, look at what opportunities are available. But for right now, I'm happy at PPL. I love the atmosphere and the work environment. And, I'm always looking for the next opportunity to climb, whether it's at PPL or elsewhere. So at PPL, personal protective equipment, or PPE as we call it, is number one priority. So every employee is given everything you'd ever, all the safety equipment you'd need to go out into the field. So the first one is PPL issued hard hat. You wear this anytime you're in a construction zone, within the power lines, substations, etc. Along with your hard hat, you'd be wearing your steel tip boots and a fluorescent safety vest. Now, in storm events, depending on the weather, you could be required to wear your rain gear and your rain boots. Along with the hard hat and the steel tip boots, safety glasses are required on in every work site and in every substation. And then for our line patrols in the summer, PPL highly recommends bug spray to prevent from ticks. They're very employee safety conscious. And then finally, for winter, they offer these snow crawlers for your shoes. So, you reduce the risk of slipping. But as I mentioned, PPL provides this bag to every employee that you can keep all your safety stuff in it to make sure you stay safe.